true. Bankruptcy can help with big debt, medical bills, credit card bills, and that's how many people think of bankruptcy. But it also can be a powerful tool against unfair or unaffordable contracts.
Here to explain the lesser-known ways bankruptcy can help you, we have attorney Gaylyn Wink. We like to call her Gigi.
She's Gigi.
They specialize in bankruptcy and debt relief. And we were just talking with you, Gigi. It's amazing. You can help people with timeshares.
Timeshares.
Amazing. I mean,
That's
I've always
crazy.
heard that you couldn't even get out of that by dying.
I know, I know. Mike and I have a joke. We say that timeshares are like financial herpes because you're going to have them for the rest of your life.
Right.
But the nice thing about bankruptcy and kind of a way to think about it that people don't always think about is it allows you to look at all the contracts in your life. Everything's a contract. Your credit card agreement's a contract. Your apartment lease, your cell phone, your timeshare contract, and you can walk away from contracts. You can reject them through the bankruptcy, and so you can kind of pick and choose. This obviously, I want to keep my car usually, or keep my home, and most people do if they want to. But if you have an unfair or unaffordable contract, you can use bankruptcy to reject it and get a fresh start.
So why is this a good idea to use bankruptcy for this purpose?
Well, it would be in certain scenarios. So let's say, obviously, if you bought a timeshare and you simply can't afford it and you're not going to be able to afford it for the next 40 years, that would be a good way to get out of it. And it's really the only way to get out of it because you usually can't sell them anymore. Another area would be some car loans. People take out a car loan and they realize, this car's not going to last the life of this loan. It's already breaking down. I can't afford the maintenance.
Yeah.
Or perhaps you co-signed on a car loan for someone else and they're now not making the payments and you have no control over that situation. Those are some areas where you can just say, I'm done.
Done with that.
I'm rejecting that. Or because you can also get out of the credit card contract or medical bills, sometimes you can have it to tighten up the rest of your financial situation so you can wipe out those bills and then make the ones you really need for your future work.
Yeah.
So
that's interesting. We work with someone who recently signed a new lease for an apartment, and it's been a few months that he's been in there, but in that amount of time, it's been like under renovations, right? You know, the plumbing. Last Friday, he was boiling his water to take a bath, to take a,
Are
a bath.
serious? Wow.
And if you're
Stuff
not
like that,
getting
it's like,
any help,
yes.
or perhaps there's a mold issue,
Right.
or you've got a frightening conflict with a neighbor and you just need to get out, that can be a situation where you can use the bankruptcy to get a real fresh start. And again, I always say, what you want is you want a free consultation with an attorney. Wink and Wink offers free consultations. We give a lot of free legal advice, and we'll look at all the contracts in your life and let you know, this you can walk away from, this you can walk away from. You can keep these and get a real fresh start, because that's the whole point, is to, be stronger on the other side.
Yeah, and you guys are so good with people. You put people at ease. And here's a question. A lot of people think I can just file for bankruptcy myself. Why is it beneficial to consult an attorney in this area?
Because it's a very complicated body of law. I mean, really, it is. The more I do it, the more I realize how much you need an attorney for most bankruptcies. And that's because you want to keep everything you own, usually, and you want someone to look at all of that and say, this is safe. This you need to reconsider. You need someone to give you that advice so that you go into it without sweating it, right? My whole goal as an attorney for my clients is so that we go through the whole process without worrying about it, so that this is why we're doing this is what's going to happen next. And 9 times out of 10 it goes by smoothly, especially if you've got legal advice. But when it goes wrong and when you wish you'd gotten an attorney, it's too late.
Right.
So it's always better to have the professional help.
Yeah. Along those same lines, when it becomes too late, I mean, a lot of people, unfortunately, they deplete their entire savings account trying to catch up. They start dipping into their 401k, depleting that, trying to catch up, and they finally turn for help
and it
when
still
it's too
doesn't
late.
work because that revolving interest, if you're sinking under credit card debt, you don't really get what that revolving interest means until you're unable to meet the obligations 1 or 2 months, and then it's just kind of a runaway train. And depleting your retirement, which you could have absolutely kept and that everyone wants you to keep because it's for your future, doesn't even solve the whole problem. You get almost there and then it explodes again. So that's why it's good to know what all of your options are and what your rights are, because they're powerful.
So we have a few seconds left here. Holidays are coming up. A lot of people might be in a bad situation right now. Is there time to fix it now before the holidays?
I think so. The worst thing I see people do is wait too long to just get that legal advice, to just know. I have so many clients after our free consultation go, I think I'm going to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so worthwhile, what I do. And so it's never too late to get free legal advice. And then, you know, you can take it or leave it, pick and choose when the right time is, but it's always better to get the advice before the cards start falling.
Absolutely, and you do offer that free consultation.
Always,
so
yeah.
there's no reason not to pick up the phone and call and make that appointment for your consultation. Find out if they can develop a plan for you. Call 888-NOW-WINK. That's 888-669-9465. You can also find them online at winkandwink.com. A lot of their information that they share today is also on their website, so check that out.
Still up